Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another movie review. Actually, I found a way around the whole Netflix thing, so I will be able to watch some more movies for a time and then keep doing it. I'm not going to say how, but I've known about this loophole, so I'm going to take advantage of it. But anyway, I just recently watched The Ridiculous Six, which is what I've been wanting to watch forever since I'm a huge Adam Sandler fan. And I have to say, this is probably one of his best works yet, and it's really funny. It follows in traditional Sandler style, the Sandler style that we're used to seeing, the Sandler style that's actually good and is authentic to form. And in Ridiculous Six, he actually formulates this all-star cast that is just unbelievably good, and they are a solid cast, and they have just fantastic chemistry together, and it's so funny. But there are moments in the movie itself that kind of make you a little bit teary-eyed. And having seen westerns myself, I know when a twist or turn is going to happen, but with this one, it kind of throws you off, actually, to be honest. And I really have to give Mr. Sandler his props, because not only is this absolutely hysterical, but as a parody of The Hateful Eight, I absolutely love it. You can see references taken from Tarantino's style, and the just the motif, the lettering, the letterhead, the I don't know if you would call that paneling. I think it's called paneling. At the very end, you just have one snapshot of the character's face, and then you have Adam Sandler, or the character who played, or the actor who played that particular character. And this is nothing short of just outstanding, and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was perfect. I gotta give this 5. I really do, because it's wonderful. It's funny. There was a little bit of bawdiness to it, but it didn't really bother me. I just thought it was more funny than it was bawdy. And there was even a salute to one of my favorite westerns of all time, with the burro, and you probably know what I'm talking about too. I thought, yes, he finally did it, and I was just like, I wonder if anybody else caught that, but I did, because as you well know, I'm a huge Mel Brooks fan, always have been, always will be. Ridiculous Six gets a standing ovation for me, a high score. It gets 2 thumbs way up, 5 stars, hands down. And it is a sensationally done film with very good morals and values involved in it. And it just had, the story has been done before, granted, and we've seen it many a times in cinema. But I think that's what makes a good story just so compelling and entertaining. And this is one of those movies that you can watch with your family. I guess they would have to be a little bit older. I mean, even if they were kids, you could say, hey, you know the difference between fantasy and reality, and hopefully the answer would be yes. If not, then maybe you should protect them from it. But I don't really see anything objectifying or objectable. I just see it as a good family film with a lot of exceptional morals that anybody can follow or aspire to. I am hoping to see The Do-Over. There is a series with Mr. Sandler. It's based on a true story, which I'll be watching as well. I thought, oh, they got another thing for Adam. It made me happy as a fan. I'm such an Adam Sandler geek. It's not even funny. I'm still trying to get his autograph to this day, and I haven't had any luck, but Male Hollywood, may you rest in peace. You served me well when you were online, but you don't exist anymore, so sorry. I barely knew ya. I don't know what else to say other than if you haven't seen Ridiculous Six and you're like me and you enjoy a good Western and a comedy, it's right up your alley, and it is funny as all get out. It is absolutely hysterical, especially with the modern interpretation of a lot of people that we've heard of in history or we're used to seeing in our typical books, like Abraham Lincoln or Wyatt Earp or General Custer, and even, oh, who else did they have? Oh, they had Samuel Clemens or Mark Twain. I thought that was pretty funny. Oh, I read Prince and the Pauper as Wyatt. He says, he's talking to Mark. He says, oh, Mark, I read your most recent book. I read The Prince and the Pauper. Didn't get it. He's like, I just dropped some satire on your ass. He's like, oh, you got me, Wyatt. It's so funny. I thought, yeah, it's so good. It was great. I mean, oh man, I love satire. I mean, I just live for stuff like that. And the cast was phenomenal. And I'd love for this to be on regular DVD so I could have a copy of it, because this is so good. And it's shot, I don't know if it was shot in Wyoming or Montana or even Colorado, because a lot of westerns are, it's typically Montana, because Montana's big sky country. From just my knowledge of westerns, I do like westerns. I have my favorites, but I'm not a western fan, so to speak. John Wayne is the man, though. He's there will never be another John Wayne. But I don't know. It's just I've always enjoyed westerns. A modern day western, the best one I can think of is Gran Torino. That is such a fantastic film. And I could say I am the spaghetti western. Yeah, I'm definitely into the spaghetti western. Those are really good. But the older traditional westerns, I'm more into John Wayne. I prefer Tarantino. I don't know why. Maybe it's just I'm more into the Americanized so-called western. But it's it just shows how unruly the it still kind of is to this day, but how untamed the United States really is, especially after the Revolutionary War. We just decided to govern ourselves and be independent. But yeah, there's a lot of revelation in that, and there's just something very patriotic about westerns, I think, and that's probably the reason why I like them so much. But I prefer Tarantino's view, because it's just, with him, it's America too, but it's more what the landscape is like, the unforgiving elements of everything around you and having to survive. That there's a lot of truth in that. There's a lot of verity in just seeing that, and especially uncut. This film had some of the best cinematography, even for low budget, that I've seen, and Adam had marvelous casting, and it was all-star cast. And I thought that the soundtrack was great. The singing was it was terrific. I love that song that they sang at the campfire. It had so many good moments, and it made me happy, and I'm glad I had a chance to see it finally. I don't have that much else to say, other than I'm looking forward to the do-over, and hopefully it'll be another good one. So until next time, live long and prosper. Ciao, Tootsie.